And then you responded to him and told him the reason why you didn't have sex with him is because he voted for Trump. Like, you're the real OG. Like, come on now.
You gotta have real skill, gotta work for that. If it's really your passion, would you give the world for that? I put my blood, sweat, and tears in perfecting my craft. Still, every team's #1 pick in the draft. You could bring any.
What is up, YouTube family? It's your girl Ava. How y'all doing today? Happy Valentine's Day. Today we are going to do a video with basically short stories and posts and submissions from my subscribers who went on horrible dates and had horrible relationships and how they ended. So I figured because it's Valentine's Day, everybody is, you know, all depressed because they ain't got a boo or whatever. So I'm gonna kind of try to cushion the blow for y'all. Like, maybe it's not all that green on the other side all the time, you know? So don't forget to hit that like button, you guys, and subscribe to my channel. Like, come on, you gotta be part of the family. Hit that subscribe button and comment in the comment section and tell me about a time where you had a horrible experience or a horrible date and how it ended, okay? Without further ado, let's get into reading these stories with you. Okay, you guys, so I will be paraphrasing some stuff and kind of changing up some details and some stories because a lot of my friends and family watch these videos and I don't want to give away anything that can basically give up the identity. I promised everybody this would be anonymous and some of these stories are just embarrassing. So I'm just saying, like, here we go. So my first one I'm gonna do is real short. It's real simple. It's actually just a sentence. One of my subscribers was like, they went on a date and they had to pay for half. They had to pay for the date, so it was a dub. It was a guy. He had to pay for the date, and because they had to split the bill, he did not want to do any more dates. You don't deserve a second date. Miss me with the bullshit. Here is our first story from one of our subscribers. Okay, so I met this guy on Tinder, and we had the same name. Imagine that. I'm not gonna say the name, you guys, because, yeah. We were having a great conversation, talk for days before he asked me out on a date. He was a former Marine at a school. It's a PWI, I'm not gonna say the name of the school. Aspired to attend law school and he was even 6'4". Okay. It's my type. Well, I don't know, but we'll see. He was perfect on paper. He said how much he loved barbecue and wanted to have dinner at Sunny's. We met, he greeted me in the parking lot before we walked in together. During dinner, we had an even better conversation until the part where he tells me he has a newborn baby and voted for Trump. What the heck? And by the way, we went Dutch on the bill that he invited me on. We're gonna get into that. I'm gonna get into it. Hold up. I can tell the mood shifted is what he said to me. And I said, no, I'm fine. Trying to be nice. It really wasn't bad because he still had great conversation until he said, what if I invited you back to my place with that look in his eyes? Sir, to do what? Look at scrapbooks of your unborn child? Of your newborn child? We ain't creating no babies over here. He seemed a little frustrated, but we just ended it that night with a hug. He had the nerve to text me a few days later and ask boldly, why didn't you have sex with me the other night? To which I responded, shouldn't have voted for Trump. Okay, girl, I'm here for it. Whew. I ended up explaining, that's not what I'm looking for, and we never spoke again. He blocked me, and by the way, he's white. Woo! Okay, you guys, that is our first story. So let me go ahead and read. Hold on, let me go back and kind of skim through the story so I can get my commentary, honey. So this is what get me, y'all. He's 6'4". You already get like, if I had to rate you 1 to 10, you get 5 points for being over 6 feet tall. A healthy over 6 feet tall though, because you know how some dudes be like, I'm 6 feet or I'm 6'2", and I'm looking at you and I'm like, no. My point of, like, what I use as a comparison, I know how tall my daddy is. So if somebody tell me they about 5'11", 6 feet, and I feel like they're not my dad's height, they're lying. Okay? You get 5 points off the back. He went to a PWI. Nothing is wrong with that, but I want to have my antennas up to here because I went to an HBCU, and just the way I feel about certain things, politics, religion, family, all of that, I need to make sure that our values align with one another. He was perfect on paper, so he wanted to have, he liked barbecue, honey, he liked meat. I hope that's the only type of meat he liked. He voted for Trump. See, that's where you messed up, sis. See, when you said he went to this PWI, I felt like he probably voted for Trump. I just did. Especially when you said he was white. I just knew this was gonna be, oh Lord have mercy. And good for you, sis. You told him that it ain't going down like that. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. Ain't none of that gonna happen today. You ain't gonna get no cutter tonight. I'm here for it, sis. Oh gosh. And then you responded to him and told him the reason why you didn't have sex with him is because he voted for Trump. Like, you're the real OG. Like, come on now. If it would have been me, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I would have just ignored him. And I mean, I'm scared to go on a Tinder date. I don't know, I just feel like everybody on Tinder is like a serial killer. Okay, let's get into this next story. Oh gosh, this is a long one, y'all. I mean, it's not long, but the other one was some of them are very short. Okay, I went on this date with this guy that I've known for quite some time. I invited him to my house. He came directly from his homeboy house and he hadn't taken a shower in over 24 hours. What the fuck? No, baby, no sir, it's not happening around here. We were watching a movie and he leaned in to kiss me and girl, his breath smelled like eh. Why are y'all subscribed to me? Like, what the fuck? Y'all just do a lot, bruh. I don't know what he was doing, but I'm suspecting something nasty. Girl, he probably was doing something nasty. He had his mouth in places he ain't had no business having his mouth in. I don't know what he was doing, but I'm suspecting something nasty. By the way, my friends and I sort of sensed a bisexual vibe from him before. They suspected this before he came. I haven't talked to him since. Am I wrong? No, you're not wrong. What you be wrong for? I'm confused. Would you not talk to somebody because your breath smell like ass? First of all, you don't need to bring your ass to my house if you have not washed your ass in over 24 hours. Even if we're not even doing nothing sexual, that's even off the table, but period, common courtesy, common decency, whatever it is, take a shower before you bring your ass to somebody's house. That is disgusting. I'm glad I ain't got no Valentine. Listen to me, y'all. If this what you gotta put up with to have a Valentine's, I don't need one. I'm good, honey. I need him here with some good hygiene and the old nasty beard, okay? Lord, I cannot. And are you wrong? Absolutely not, sis. Do you? Shout out to the subscriber, though, yo. She's a faithful one, so shout out to her. That is nasty, though. Like, imagine somebody leaning in to kiss you, and you just get, like, a whiff, and your breath smell like ass. Like, and the fact that he was with his homeboy for over 20... First of all, why are you coming to my house and not taking the shower? Why? Like, you're gonna sit your ass on my couch and didn't wash your behind? Like, I'm confused. Who raised you? Who? Couldn't have been me, sis. Couldn't have been me. Can't catch me slipping. Never slacking on my pimping, honey. Never, ever. And the whole bisexual vibe that you was catching, sis. See, I gotta get her. And if I feel like you a little sweet, or not even sweet, if I just feel like you too feminine for me, I'll tell you straight up, because I'm kind of hood with it. I'm a little, I don't want to say aggressive, but I have a very, my demeanor is very, okay, like, I'm here with it. Like, I'm not passive at all. Like, I will debate, I will argue, I have opinions, I have thoughts. So I need to be with a man who, like, got big energy. If you don't know what that pause is for, you just don't know. I can't be talking like that. My mama might watch this video. Okay, so I was dating this guy and I liked him, so I decided to get intimate with him. Okay, sis. Like I'm chopping with 100 rounds. I see you, sis. I see you. Eventually, weird stuff started happening during sex. How weird? What? He had the demeanor of a pro-black hotep type of brother. You know, that real conscious type. That's my kind of demeanor, honey. Ain't that like that pro-black? Wakanda. Okay, but during sex, he started doing shit like asking me to call him master. Ooh, what? Master? And asking can he put his feet in my face. I don't do feet, sis, so this was going to end badly. Please tell me this is wrong. Please tell me you're lying. Master? Massa? No, it could not be real. First of all, have y'all ever noticed them pro-black brothers, like them hotep, no-tip brothers that really walk around like they're so conscious, they're so awake, they're so enlightened, they're so, you know, they're just so everything. They're evolved, they're vegetarians, they're vegans, and they be the most ain't shit niggas I done ever met in my life. Like, I know some guys who are like such sweethearts and have really good intentions and like don't dog women out. Not saying that all the pro-black brothers are like that. I'm just saying you cannot really judge a person of what they believe in, but also it's all about what's in the heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love pro-black. I'm pro-black. I consider myself pro-black and everything. So I like guys who have like the same worldviews and the same morals and values that I have. I'm religious too. I'm also a Christian. So those are musts for me. But just because you get a check in every box for that, that does not mean you my soulmate. I know so many Christian woke guys who are really good, handsome, attractive, but they don't have like a lot going on up here and in here. And I'm like I'm big on energy and the vibe I'm catching from you. So sis, I feel sorry for you. I do. I feel sorry for you because you gotta live with that forever. And I don't do feet, so ooh. Shout out to my subscriber though, girl. You know you the shit. You know you fine. Go ahead. Okay, guys. So here's our next Valentine's Day. This one's kind of short, so I'm just gonna read right through it. I'm not gonna pause. I met this guy at orientation my freshman year in college. He was light-skinned and real cute. Okay, sis. So I decided to holler at him and let him know I thought he was cute. I got my confidence up. And then I decided to send a message. When I sent the message, he responded and told me, you know, I'm a bottom, right? Hold up. When I sent him the message, he responded and told me, you know that I'm a bottom, right? I got so embarrassed because I'm a bottom too. That ain't gonna work. Okay, you guys. So if you guys don't know what a bottom is, this subscriber's he's obviously gay. So he tried to holler at another kind of like, you know, feminine type. And he feminine too, and it just didn't work, I guess. But I'm sorry to hear that. Like, I guess being single ain't so bad. I'm not gonna say don't work your confidence up and shoot your shot, because I always believe in shooting your shot. I believe in shooting your shot from 3 miles away. Like, I don't like to live with regret, so I will never holler at a man because that's just not me and that's not my personality type. But if somebody like me, holler at me. Like, please shoot your shot. I'm never gonna be rude and disrespectful, but and I'm the type of person too, I believe like boys and girls can be friends. I don't know why people got in their head that men and women cannot be friends. I love all my homeboys so much. Like, they give me so much life. Like, they're amazing people. Just because you have a certain, you know, and I have a certain body part, that don't mean we gotta be together. What's up? I was dating this guy and he used God to take advantage of me. Honey, don't put it past them Christian men. Don't put it past them Christian men. Listen to me. I done been dogged. Listen, I know a few girls who've been dogged out by some amazing Christian men who have a great face in the congregation. Honey, but behind closed doors. For example, God told me that I was their significant other, is what he told me. And then he switched it up and said, God did not tell me that. So basically somebody is lying. It ain't God. Okay. I can speak from this from past experiences. Maybe not in the same situation where somebody told me God said I was the one, but like I said, I've met men in church or amongst my Christian group of friends, or, you know, just men who made it very clear to me that from the jump they were on fire for God, and then you get to know them and, you know, you kind of hold them to a different standard because you're like, oh, he loves Jesus, he's it for me, okay? This man is God-fearing, that's my husband. My friends used to say in college, Ava's in love with him. So I'm like, yeah, if he said he loves Jesus, that's my bet. But I learned quick. College ain't like high school. These dudes are different in college, okay? These dudes are different when they're 18 and up. But, you know, my best thing to say about that is, you never judge a person, like I said in my previous story. Don't ever judge a person by their behavior and by what they say they are, because they can put on a show for you with their behavior in front of you. You judge a person by what's in here and not what's in here. What's up in here. And you can tell a lot about a person's heart, about like if you're with somebody and if they walk past a homeless person, if they handing out money, or you can tell how highly they speak about women or degrading, or when they disagree with something, how they approach it. It's certain signs you can tell about a person's heart by the way they describe stuff. If you are with a person who constantly is negative and trying to knock shit down, like when you guys have a disagreement and they're constantly just, oh no, those people are horrible, they just you know, it's not about what you say, it's all about how you say it, your compassion and whatever. So that is something that is very, very important. Okay, you guys, somebody sent me this story, and the story is funny because it's titled Zodiac Killer. I met this guy. Anytime somebody starts a story with I met this guy, you just know it's not about to end well. I met this guy and he was super nice, but he was really into zodiac signs. I'm a Gemini. Tell me in the comment section what's your sign. I'm a Gemini, and I'm not gonna be honest with y'all, I love Gemini men. Like, Gemini men are my favorite type of men. Like, I don't know, but like even in my family there's a lot of Gemini people. Like, Gemini men are just great for me, and I'm not one of those people who swear by zodiacs at all. So This guy, okay, so this story's kind of all over the place, so I'm gonna kind of just sum it up. So basically, this guy's a Sagittarius, and every time I introduced him to one of my friends, he would ask them what their zodiac sign was. Anytime she asked him a question, basically piggybacks his zodiac sign. Like basically, because I'm a Sagittarius, you know. One night we got into a huge disagreement, and he told me he was suicidal, and he ended up spending the whole night in the car outside of my apartment. I didn't know until he told me the next day, and needless to say, I kept talking to him. I don't know why, but I did. Okay. So one night, me and my homegirls decided to go to this club, and the guy, I invited him to go to the club with us, but he told me he was busy. But when we got to the club, he was actually there with another girl. One of my friends spotted him in the club and pointed him out to me. I couldn't believe my eyes. And my friend is the person to step way over her boundaries, so she confronted him outside. And basically, the girl came up to my friend and started telling my friend, could you please tell him that I like him and I really want to be with him, after my friend continuously explained to him that he wasn't shit. Long story short, the guy called us the next day with no recollection of what happened. I blocked his number and haven't talked to him since. I like your friend. She's amazing. And, you know, kudos to you for dropping that dead weight. Go watch Sierra's music video, Greatest Love. If that nigga don't make you feel like she felt in that video, leave him. He ain't no good in the way. He ain't no good in the way. But yeah, you guys, those are just a few stories about, you know, people who went on dates and in relationships and just situations that ended bad. Not to make you feel so bad about being single on Valentine's Day, or even if you're in a relationship, be thankful for the type of relationship you have. Or if those were eye-opener signs that I just read to you and something that's going on in your relationship, go ahead and part ways and make room for the next nigga, so you know God can come in and work his magic, okay? Happy Valentine's Day. With all fun and joke aside, make sure that you take your loved ones and you give them a big hug, and don't just spread love on the 14th of February. Love should be something celebrated throughout the whole year, you know? So just make sure that you love a little harder, hug a little longer, and just spread love today. Tell somebody, you know, just positive energy, good year, good vibes year round. Get to hit that like button because it helps your girl out so much. Comment in the comment section and tell me, can you relate? Tell me how you felt. Tell me if you subscribed, okay? I would love to know. And turn on your post notifications so you know when your girl drop a video, because I be dropping bangers, okay? So until next time, you guys have a blessed day.